Hey guys, I'm in the middle of another tutorial, the smoky black tutorial, so if you like what's going on, go down to that one. But I wanted to show you some things that I've been doing to my eyebrows. Every single time you do something, you learn more and more and more and more and more. And I've been learning so much more about my eyebrows, what I like, what I don't like, and I just want to do a quick tutorial on brows. What I like to use is, let's see, is it L'Oreal? I don't know what it is. I've been using so much of it, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, it's a brow stylist, okay? And you want to choose a shade or just a half shade lighter than your natural color, okay? And what I do, I'm going to get right up here so you guys can see, okay, is I draw and kind of go the way of your brow for the most part. On the other side, I think I don't as much, but go the way of your brow so it looks more natural. And you've got all these hairs coming down on your brow. You've got some going every which way. I like to fill in those gaps. Okay? And since I only have eyebrows from here over, I stop there, go over, do the other one. It's a lot easier when you do one, do the other to be more consistent instead of doing one all the way and then doing the other one all the way. So keep going. Another key is to have your pencil as sharp as you like it. Okay, so I'm going to go right to that point, right up there, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, okay? Let me get up a little bit so I can do it better. Up on my knee. Okay. You can't see me. Okay. So again, curve around your brow. You guys don't have to do this. This is just what works best for me. So if you like my brows, this is what I do. See, and that way I can go back. Fill this one in a little bit more. They're never going to be perfect. Do not strive for perfection because it is exhausting, first of all, and it will not happen. It won't. Okay, all those hairs that are coming down, just fill them in. Can you guys see me? I'm sorry. And then come up to that point. I was totally just doing it, but don't like lift up your eyebrows as you're doing it because that would be awful. Okay. And then I figure out where I want them to go and I try and just do one sweep. Okay, and it's super, super light so you can go back in. Fill it in. Q-tips become your best friend because they can shape up your brows, even your finger, without taking all your makeup off, okay? Okay, so the pencil is used for lasting power, okay? Not just shadow. I used to use just shadow, and I've noticed that this stays a lot better when I do it this way. Okay, I grab my Coastal Scents palette, and I actually use two colors to do my brows. Okay, so when you open it up, go over to the brown sides, and I use this one down here, and this one right diagonal across from it. This one tends to have a reddish tint to it, but I naturally have that in my hair, so I use that a little bit as a base, and then I do that over just to darken it up a little bit. The brush that I have found that I really, really like to do this with is the one that you can get from the craft store, the Low Cornell 1/4, and it just says rose petal on it. But then for the thinner, I like to use this one, and this is Robert Simmons E57 Angle Shader, and it's like 1/4 inch, it says right there, okay? So I take this one first, dab it in a little bit of the light brown and then the dark brown, and basically just go over what you did. It helps to rub in that pencil a little bit. It helps to set that pencil. That way your eyebrows don't come flying off with any gush of wind. And I've had to learn to keep my eyebrows thick because I'm not one that naturally likes my eyebrows to be super thick, but it really is true that the thinner your eyebrows are, the more age you're putting on your face. The thicker they are without being completely Brooke Shields, the more youthful your face looks. And I practiced that. I wasn't used to it. I didn't like it. It probably looks exactly the way it does now. But as soon as I got used to it, I understood and I liked it more. So go ahead and do this just over the thin part, and then I'll show you what to do underneath. Okay, as soon as you've gotten that done and you like the shape of what it's all doing, then to give it a very, very well-kept look, if you will, you take a white eyeliner pencil. This is Fascinating by MAC, and you just trace underneath it, okay? Even do the curve right here going all the way up. And then come down with your pencil a little bit, just a touch. Okay, see that? And then do that to the other side. Or a lip brush would be perfect. I personally like to use this one. This one is a Ben Nye brush, okay? And it's KB00. Okay? What you're gonna do is you're just gonna take that and pat / take down that white. So you can't tell that it was a liner. Okay, so just rub it in basically. And every now and then, wipe it off a little bit. Wipe it off on a tissue, that's more sanitary. Obviously I wash my brushes a ton, so I'll just wash my brush after this. So I can touch it with my fingers, I don't care. Okay. Once that's all rubbed in, go on and do the other side. Okay, and then just dust it off with whatever eyebrow color you want. For this look, I've been using a little bit of white avalanche, and I've actually already put it on there, so I just put the white pencil over it, but oh well. I used white avalanche just right there, and then just kind of blend it in a little bit, and then a little bit of Blanc type. Make it a little bit more matte. Okay, but what that does is that creates the illusion of I've just groomed my brows, I've just had them waxed, or I've just tweezed them, everything. You get your lines so it just looks very pin-up, if you will, or if it's, I've always talked about this, that I don't like a ton of little details. Obviously you have splotchy skin, you want to even out everything, take away some of that detail. Well, there are tons of little hairs in your brows, and I like to just streamline those and make them look a little bit less detailed. So anyway, I hope that you liked that. I'm gonna get back to my other tutorial and have fun doing your brows.